All right, so basically, we got through. Anyways, Lenny Pablo Escobar, 16-year-old pilot. It's pretty much about Lenny in Oklahoma, mid '80s, in up to when Pablo died. Um, Lenny Robert Escobar, Little Bear. They made rumors about him smuggling bombs, so his family would be okay when he got killed, when he faked his death. Anyways, Sinaloa Cartel established 1989. Um, if you Google Pablo Escobar Merrill Lynch, they got busted 89, $400 million, 175 counts went to Vladimir Putin and Gorbachev for the fall of the Soviet Union 1991 to get all Ukraine's nukes out of Ukraine and in the hands of the CIA to make them into backpacks and suitcases. Mystery wave. There's a rogue wave from one of the suitcase nukes, July 2nd, 1992, Daytona, 27 miles long, 18 feet high. Just talks about laundered, the cartels laundered money. Just talks about the Russian suitcase nukes that were missing, and then they're still missing. No one found them. Hitler died in Colombia. Thousands and thousands of kids. I don't know if you can read that or not. But supposedly if you Google my name, there's some places, background searches you can pay. And see that I was a financial advisor for a little while and a banker, broker dealer. But I think longer than I think is I think they still have my licenses. I think my licenses are still good. My team uses it. So, because I thought I just got the license and then I quit. And then I wasn't going to never do it again. But I didn't realize I was on a team. I was in the dim lights. My Russian wife's face turned into freaking Chip Bickerton's face. 3 times in the dim light, she turned into Chip Bickerton. And I freaking left and never went back out with her again. I don't know what year that was. I think it was 2009 or 10. I feel bad. We were standing on the beach. So my Russian wife, you'll see her pretty soon. I'll tell you about her later. When I have the pictures. Same as before. They use drugs to fight in El Salvador to fight the communists. Aliens are going to come destroy us soon. Please be prepared. It's already too late. He didn't say that the world's going to end, but this is the pole shifts. This talks about the pole shifts, so you can look it up. This camera's not zooming in properly, so it's like I can almost he can't really read it. Like if I used, I guess that's pretty good, but you're not going to read it. The pole shift, Earth magnetic pole shift. This is Maria Lopez Guadalupe Esquivel La Catrina. There's a bunch of her. And this one in the green background is going to college in Lakeland now. And I've asked my mom, basically, I thought I was her dad. I thought that I was their dad. I'm their granddad. I asked them to go with me to meet my mom. Or no, I asked my mom to go meet with them. But only one of them, I bet you, I've only been twice to see her in these last few years. I black out when I see her, But I'm going now to see her. I'm going now because I got to let her know that to tell her dad that I got money in the stock market for the cartels and for the government, and I'm going to freaking jail for being crazy, and I freaking have kids with 3 of Pablo Escobar's daughters. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Anyways, I didn't know. I forgot. Anyways, that was... So... La Katrina, the girl with the gold gun. So I got this picture sent to me, and then this picture of her, and basically, and then that one, and then basically, but I didn't see this, And so then I remembered the girl in the blue bathing suit, and I remember my, kind of like a girlfriend, but I was like, what the frick? I didn't remember hooking up with her. And so basically, I don't know what her name is. I don't know if it's Manuela or Daniela. I think she's my daughter, though. She's my daughter. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All I know is they're mine, but yeah. She's my daughter. That's crazy. So basically, it was kind of dangerous what we did. So basically, the people of the government that know who Manuela is, and like, I don't know, spy on her or whatever, keep her safe or whatever, and they know that I'm her biological dad, and Pablo raised her, and Pablo's not to find out that I knew. Anyways, Maya Dari del Sol, she got that name when she went and trained with Chinese monks after we split up and she moved out. I knew her from when she was little. We knew each other a long time ago. That's Claudia. I'll show you her kids later. I asked her 3 times if her boy was mine. I broke up with her when she would only come for 3 months, and then she would leave for like a year, and then she'd come the next year for 3 months. And she wanted me to be her boyfriend every time and I wanted to, but I didn't like her leaving. And then basically, and then I got the Colombian girlfriend. So I thought this camera would focus in on the pictures more so you could see and you could actually read the stuff that I, put in. So anyways, this is the one right here. Now, I'm getting ready to get sent to a mental institution. So because when I first got, the video that I made, I put many videos on Facebook. I would have never put that video on Facebook, but I didn't put it on. I was making videos, and then basically, let me see something. I'm making videos. I was just making videos. Like, even those, I made a bunch of videos. So basically, the same, and then all of a sudden they all have the same thing. A big puffy hand thing pop up on them. So basically, and then look at this. This is the palm tree angel. And then look at the bottom, the shadow. The shadow on the ground is all that weird stuff. Little people and stuff and creatures. Look at that shit. And every day it's like getting more. It's like the shadow is actually drawing itself while it's freaking on in my computer. It's freaking getting more. So basically, it's like AI is freaking in the computer. So basically, see the shadow on the car window? That's my palm tree angel. And so that's pretty cool. And then that's the main shadow. Look at that thing. So, okay. So basically, I keep on making the same videos over and over. I still make. I don't know. I sounded like shit there. Basically, I keep on making the same videos because I freaking talk too much, and then it sounds like shit, and then basically, And I'm doing this because I'm getting ready to go to mental institution. So basically, they said I'm not a spy, and then I made everything up. So basically, Rusty, I asked Rusty to Google
My judge to tell me to
um
stop making videos to try to give to her.
yeah, so my judge, no, I haven't even talked to the judge. So basically, all these videos I try to make of the ever since they told me that I was going to a mental institution. They make me mental. This makes me mental. I've been in the court system for 2 years for a video I did not put on Facebook. Somebody else uploaded it. They will testify, and they're gonna freaking now listen. Trump is getting arrested because he talked about September 11th. He talked about September 11th being an inside job and stuff. And basically, September 11th was an inside job. Dude. The flight school was in Sarasota and Lakeland. Why? Because my dad works at Merrill Lynch in Sarasota and Lakeland. And why is that? Because to signal to ISIS that the Italian that works in freaking, you know, the Merrill Lynch and Lakeland and Sarasota, his son faked Pablo Escobar's death. And I'm not a freaking racist. And freaking, basically, we aren't involved with September 11th. We actually faked people's deaths and shit. And we had to follow the money. So they knew that we had to follow the money. So basically, I guess they knew. Because they wanted to blow up freaking the Vatican. Well, yeah, the Vatican is the CIA. So when Trump got threatened by the Vatican planned on blowing up, and then, killing Trump, and then El Chapo puts $100 million bounty on Trump. Well, then freaking the bad CIA, yeah, there's sailboats in the whole East Coast and shit. Basically, if you Google cocaine sailboat, so basically all these videos I try to make, and they're like fucking long. Some of them, they're not all 20 minutes long, but then I mess up pretty quick, and then basically, so I'm not doing that anymore. I just got to make sure I'm making it for my lawyer and stuff, and and basically it's just it sucks because I have to, and basically let's get back to this. So anyways, I went to meet my therapist, when I first got arrested 2 years ago, and I told her about my life, and I was high on meth, actually. I was high on meth, and I was scrambled from the night before, and I wanted to tell them about my freaking mind control shit. And so basically, I played them the video that I'll play y'all later, and they didn't want to hear it with the cuss words and shit, but I was trying to explain to them, something that they outside the box, because I am a spy. I know Putin since I was 10 years old. I used to call him Pudding. And then Putin what where? Putin on the fence. And then basically when Anna, my Russian wife, said, she was supposed to work in LA. She got transferred to Sarasota, transferred to Cocoa Beach, all in 3 days, and Julia. And basically, we're sitting on the beach, and then she says, what does Putin want with you? And that's when I said, Putin what where? Putin on the fence. And then I freaking started blocking out those memories, and I blocked it out, and I wouldn't look at her. Because we were like staring at each other and just having, about to kiss for the first time. And then she said that, and then I wouldn't even look at her. And then she was like saying, hey, look at me. And then all of a sudden she said something in Russian. And it was like, and I looked over, and I knew what she said. And then basically she goes, can you get any cocaine? I'm like, I'm not doing cocaine with you. I fucking hate cocaine. Because, I love cocaine. But I forgot that I love cocaine, but I like doing cocaine with a little bit of meth, because if not, you got to do another line every 5 minutes, and it makes you sick. So basically, she goes, we're doing cocaine. I want to try it, and I want to see the other Denny. And so basically, if you ask John Blazer, he knows there's another Denny, and Javier Vasquez knows there's another Denny. Cocaine, I get blacked out. Meth, nobody likes me on meth. Nobody likes me on meth because I'm reading and I'm learning and I'm realizing and I'm remembering, and I think I'm just remembering, and then it's freaking all, I think everything's real. So, but it's pretty cool. I wrote a fiction book, but a lot of things I thought were real, and then I didn't think they were real, and then 6 months later they ended up being fact. So basically, Putin was involved in a drug smuggling ring, says ex-KGB. Well, where was the drug smuggling ring? It could have been heroin out in Afghanistan. Well, they probably did that too. And so basically, but anyways, when they talk about drugs, dude, in the drug smuggling ring, everybody wants Pablo Escobar's cocaine. $250 a kilo to make it in Colombia. It's $40,000 to wholesale. But instead, we got meth. So basically, we're good. We're good. We got meth. So George W. was the biggest drug lord ever. Partners with Putin. And there's Anna. Now, she's not his twins. She's another twin. Because we always have twins. But she has the same exact facial features. You can't tell exactly, but it's not her, though. Because she came over at 19. They were a little older. So, definitely, Putin runs the DEA spas. Yes, that's my friend and my friend's granddaughter. And basically, she looks just like my other friend and her daughter. They kind of look similar. Pretty cool. CIA Vatican connection. We launder drug money as donations to churches. Democrats, Vatican, CIA, Republican, DEA, other churches. And there's all kind of ways. So Sinaloa cartel established 1989. Rogue Wave hits Daytona. Did I go to a different freaking thing? Man. Start over. Alright, so Google Lenny, Pablo Escobar, 16-year-old pilot. If you YouTube Lenny Denny's commercials and YouTube Lenny Denny's rap song, it's about Denny in Oklahoma smuggling weed. So basically, Lenny wasn't allowed to have cocaine. None of the Sicarios were allowed to have cocaine. Basically, they could just smuggle it. Sinaloa cartel established 1989. Mystery wave hits Daytona. Rogue wave from a suitcase nuke. July 2nd, 1992. Missing suitcase nuclear bombs. This is how I got in trouble. The missing suitcase nukes. I said Matt had them. We had to find them and turn them off. Well, basically, he probably had them. Probably already got turned off. It's about Hitler living in Colombia. This thing keeps on getting. Yeah, I think I need to use this phone. It's not, see the lines in there? They're doing that on purpose. They're doing that on purpose. Oh, they're scanning it. They're scanning my shit. They want to see what I'm sending. That's scanning. Do you see those lines? So basically, if you send over pictures, well, then it's not like you're typing. So they don't know what you're typing. So basically, they're scanning my shit. And so they got to let me freaking make it clear. That's just freaking awful. That's bullshit. Print it out for me. He's a sheriff now. Merrill Lynch, the drug firm. Merrill Lynch, the Irish Catholic firm. CIA is the drug money. Fight communism. Now this is what's up. They're having the Great Reset, maybe, because we're going to be off this planet pretty soon. Aliens are coming to destroy us very soon. Billions of aliens. Now I said this before. I remembered that. Now, is that the real face that's on there? Look at that. What's that? Oh, it turned. That face just turned on me. Did it turn on you guys? It was a full-blown alien face. I bet you it didn't do that for you. What is this? 2011. 28. I gotta look at 28. Because you saw that big thing on my head, right? What's the days? How many? I've been 20 minutes already? I can't see. I don't know where my reading glasses went. Oh, 3.3 minutes. Alright, so basically, yeah, I see another alien. And then basically, are they making aliens and shit with those lines? Did you see that shit? And look at his face. Look at Elon Musk's face. Looks like AI. Please be prepared. So we'll see. Basically, these lines are making shit look different for me. I don't know if it's looking like that for you. But I'm schizophrenic. So basically, she says I'm schizophrenic. And if there's no lines, then I'm schizophrenic. But there's lines. The Earth's magnetic poles flip every 12,000 years. And it floods and we freaking go off the Earth. Every 12,000 years. It flips. These are La Katrinas. Now listen, she died on my mom's birthday. Right after Dad's funeral. But she's in college and the girl in the green background, I met twice. Well, I met the other ones too, surfing. I took them surfing when they were little. And I took a lot of girls surfing when they were little. Manuela Escobar, Mayadori, Del Sol, Claudia. Put involved with a drug smuggling ring. Bush, the biggest drug lord ever. There's me and Putin's niece, Anna Menetskaya. You can look her up. Tell her, if someone looks her up, tell her that I'm sorry, that I'm freaking for everything that I did in Koreatown. Can you freaking ask her to call me? It's important. We got submarines to go to Mars. Donald Trump asks if the party can be fun again. We like to party on meth. Gets back all my memories and everybody gets mad at me. And basically, so this is what's up. So basically I need all my friends to go with me and prove this story so I don't go to prison, or so I don't go to the hospital. If I go to the hospital and get tortured and none of my friends help me, I need all my friends from Polk County and Brevard County to show up, and then they're not, and everybody shows up, then I don't go to the hospital and get tortured, and then I can go be with my people, and then I can go get my money and shit, and I can get everybody over to Central South America. We're rich, but we're not going to live like we're rich. We live like, we're well off. Everybody goes to college if they want. Everybody works a little bit. Everybody, and then we can fly around in jets and shit, though, and freaking go all over the world. We spend our money traveling. That's we're not going to be buying like fucking Ferraris and shit. We're going to buy Toyota Tacomas if we stay on this planet. So all these news articles came in. He started getting arrested in 2011. So I'm in Hawaii, about to leave, and I'm starting to get these freaking, I'm starting to see these pictures of him and stuff, and I'm starting to freaking trip out because, I used to hang out with him. He used to ride in the plane with me. I used to run guns with him, and he was like young. I think he was like 10, and we're running guns. He's like back and forth, and there is a drug lord El Mayo, and I'm one of them. They started the war in Ukraine. Should have both sat in the chair. Sucks sitting down. You're supposed to be watching TV. Are we there yet? Alright, so, no, I didn't finish this one. I just fell asleep. So basically, these are picture-perfect little pictures, So if you're a psychopath, but they knew each other before. Dad knew he was going to be a financial advisor. He was selected for this big mission. And, I think he kept the freaking things. I'm exhausted. I always wait till the last minute to put these on. And basically, I'm exhausted, dude. Okay. So I guess John Blazer, my best friend. 20 years Air Force, 5 tours in the Middle East. 6 kids. 2 wives. A bunch of baby mamas. I had a girl freeze his sperm. He's got a bunch of kids. I just hope they're raising them properly. Anyways, Natty Art Swings. She can paint you a painting with your kids in it. So basically, that's it. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so exhausted.